grains taking a hit on Tuesday following the announcement of those tariffs. AgDay's Michelle Rook is back with more reaction here at Commodity Classic.
Just about everything closed lower on Tuesday with the exception of the cattle market. Jim McCormick is joining us with agmarket.net with analysis. Okay, big heavy selling pressure in the grains as well as a collapse in the hog market. And is this the kind of response that you anticipated when you have retaliatory tariffs on three of our largest trading customers?
Unfortunately, this is what you got to expect. I mean, I know a lot of people have been talking about it, Michelle. It's been talked about pre-election and then once he was inaugurated, but there was always a sense that, was it actually going to happen? And the market is now repricing that in. It is a change. I mean, the fact of the matter is when you bring tariffs on, it makes products more expensive for everybody, and that does hurt the economy.
So, Jim, the question is how much lower do we have to go to price it in, because the markets are very emotional right now?
That's a very hard question to answer because, we saw a little bit of rebound on the corn. It came off the lows a little bit of technical buying, but the fact of the matter is there's a lot of uncertainties. We got to really see now how Mexico retaliates. We know how Canada has retaliated. We know Mexico's saying they're going to let their numbers come out on over the weekend. And then the real question truly is President Trump, because he has a habit of when you hit back, he tends to hit back even harder. So is he going to even up the ante a little bit? And I think that uncertainty is going to keep it very volatile.
And when you have technical support areas all being breached here in the grains, we've done some pretty significant damage, haven't we?
We have, and this is where the situation, when technicals will work in sideways markets, but when you have these emotional headlines that are potentially big game changers, and the fact of the matter is we are potentially having, let's call it what it is. It's a trade war. We're having a trade war with our biggest buyers, Canada, Mexico, China, and there's also threats on Europe as well. So that, when they retaliate, it gets more expensive, and that gives them pause to buy our ag goods.
And funds selling index funds liquidating?
I believe they are, because what they're fearful about is this is inflationary. When you raise tariffs, it is inflationary. We're already seeing bits of inflation. I think they're a little bit nervous the Fed may actually have to start raising rates if this inflation gets out of control.
All right, thanks so much. Jim McCormick joining us with agmarket.net. We'll have more Ag Day coming up.
Watch Markets Now with Michelle Rook on the Farm Journal YouTube channel, keeping you updated throughout the day on the markets at the open, midday, and close. Find out what moved the markets today and what to expect the market to do next.
To contact Jim McCormick at Ag Market, call 844-4AG-MARKET or visit their website at www.agmarket.net.